Today I'm going to review Overtone Strawberry Blonde on virgin dirty blonde hair. This is my first time using Overtone. I've heard a lot of great things, and most importantly, it eventually washes out of your hair. And that is a big one for me because if you saw my last video, you know I tend to do crazy things when my wife is out of town. This is the photo she swiped right to. Straight, medium length, virgin, dirty blonde hair with a bit of pink hair chalk for Pride Fest. After a week of dating, she left me for 7 weeks. And when I visited her for her ceremony, I hadn't changed my hair yet. I was growing out my virgin hair out long so I could put it up in a bun while I was in officer candidate school for the U.S. Marine Corps. When I got back from my training, Braylee was still away for her training, so I was home alone and I chopped it. Since I didn't have a future of living within regulations, I also dyed it a semi permanent blue, which faded, and then permanent maroon, which did nothing for my skin tone. So I bleached it and chopped it, and I grew it out again, and I survived this stage. Ew. When I turned 30, my hair started to curl, and Braylee left me for another training and came back to me having a harmless Avril Lavigne pink streak. Then in 2023, apparently I preemptively dyed my hair black as Braylee was headed off to officer training. Obviously, I had to start the whole bleach process over again, but this was the only evidence of the crazy splotchy orange that I had along the way. Toned it out with gray, made it work for Halloween, then did this hack job. And now I have long, naturally curly, dirty blonde hair. Did I learn my lesson? I say yes, which is why I chose to use Overtone. It's supposed to be good for the texture of your hair, and since it washes out, I won't need to bleach it and damage it again. Wish me luck! Okay, the last step in this whole process of being home alone, we're dyeing my hair. This is a full head of virgin hair. Last time I damaged my hair, I made some promises to myself. Like, if I want a crazy fun hair color, I should just get a wig, and like, that just sounds impractical. Now that my hair has kind of gone through its full curl transformation, it's so dry and frizzy. So I really want to have some conditioning treatment. And I know that Overtone is supposed to have like a deep conditioning treatment effect. And I also got the like a little daily conditioner. I think this will help the quality of my hair as well. What the heck color are you using? I don't know. Why can't I use my brain today? All right, do some vegan brain pills. I'm feeling a little kooky in this hair, okay? I kind of like it. So the last time I did my crazy hair, I went from permanent black to bleach blonde. And somewhere in the middle, I got a really, really patchy, but a really pretty orange. As I was trying to transition to blonde again, I had to keep doing touch-ups to try to even out the color. I used some pretty like orange or copper dyes, and I even put it on my eyebrows. When I tell you, my eyes were like, auga, like they popped out of their sockets when I put the orange on. I think I have to love this because I loved it before, even though it looked really, really bad. Am I procrastinating at this point? Oh. All right, let's get our gloves on. And I think we just plop it on and then wait 15 to 30 minutes. I'm going to do 30 because that's, why not? Ooh, it's like way at the top. Okay. Oh, we gonna make a mess. I hope this is enough. Like, my hair is like the longest it's been. I don't want to waste all the stuff that's stuck to the top of this. See, it's kind of just like not peeling off great. It doesn't have like a pungent smell. It's kind of minty. Okay. Here we go. This goes on really nice. Like it feels like it's getting in, mixing in really well. It's a nice texture. And Brad, if you're watching, if I love this, I might go X Mondo next. And you can't be chintzy with the color. You gotta glob it on there. Okay, I'm gonna just go silent for a little bit. I can feel my hair, like especially my ends, just it is just drinking it up. I really hope I have enough. I think I'll have just enough. I consider that full coverage, but this is how much I have left. So I am just gonna put that on all over and just use her up. Okay, I can already see the orange, like, bringing out my blue eyes. That's cool. Okay. Set the timer for 30 minutes. This is looking so dark, but I'm not freaking out. not freaking out at all. This is great. So far it looks like nothing happened. This kind of just looks like my regular hair. There's maybe a little at the bottom where it's kind of sun bleached, but I'll see when I dry it. It did nothing to my eyebrows. Okay, maybe this isn't the best lighting, but it's very, very subtle, okay? It mostly only took to where my hair's been sun bleached. My root is basically the same color, so as it grows out, like, it's not gonna look terrible. Oh, and look how straight my hair is. All I did was blow dry this, and usually my hair would be like more out to here of frizzy curl, but it really weighed down my hair because of how much moisture's in it. So I'm kind of digging that, like, it'll be easy to style my hair straight because I miss my straight hair. That's the hair I had up until I was 30. It also kind of explains why I might not have known that my hair started to curl earlier, because if this is what hair dye was doing, then obviously when I chopped it off to a pixie cut and then it grew out natural, like, obviously it showed the curl more. So it might be mystery solved there. I mean, I'm happy with it. That didn't sound convincing, but I think it's pretty. I just don't think it did all that much. I think it's still professional, and especially working with clients and stuff, I think this is very, very safe. Like, especially for people who have virgin hair or are just scared and don't want to ruin their hair. Doing an overtone, that's the perfect solution. You're not going to do much, but if you want a radical change, don't bother. Like, if you want a radical change, you're going to end up buying more of a semi-permanent anyway, so just start there. I don't know. It's pretty. I am going to curl it just to see if there's like any more dimension to it, but yeah. Let's give it a curl. I should say that my hair feels amazing. Like, I can like run my fingers through it and it doesn't like get caught at the bottom. And ever since my hair's been curly, I haven't been able to really do that unless I do like a really deep conditioning mask. So I guess the story is that I need to do more deep conditioners to my hair, because this is where it's at, my friends. Okay, 10 out of 10, would totally refresh this. I love it. I feel like me. I feel like the eyes are popping. Wow, I gotta go water the plants, so I'm gonna take some video in the sunshine and just kind of show how it looks in the light. I try to be low maintenance, but just the way this feels, I feel like this is what my hair needed, being saturated with this substance. And I know they had clear on their website as well, so if I don't want the color, that's still a good product to just put in your hair. Uh-oh. Low maintenance who? Julie 2.0, and we're trying new things. All right. See it in the sunshine. This is the hair a couple days later, and I was totally gonna keep this a surprise from Braylee, but she got on the phone with me a few days ago and she was just like, I got a tattoo. So here I am thinking I'm being all crazy and she's the one who goes and gets a tattoo. So I thought that was really fun because, I mean, she's been in the military for 22 years, and now she can finally do whatever she wants, and I'm glad she had so much fun on her trip. She definitely deserves that. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe for future videos and future craziness from us. Random question of the day. Did you love or hate Kids Bop? In my opinion, I think it objectively sucked and did not need to exist at all. But let me know if you were a fan as a kid. I feel like the originals are usually better. So let me know.